Have you got a coaching or consulting business and you're looking at getting more clients? In actual fact, you want a steady stream of clients coming into your practice, people who are calling you, who are already interested in your services, they already know a little bit about you, and they're basically ready with their credit card wanting to do business with you. If that's you, you're in the right place. I'm going to give you 5 steps to building out a really good online marketing system where you can have a steady stream of new inquiries and new clients coming into your business month in and month out. Now these 5 steps, they all start with P, so they're really super easy to remember, and I welcome you to actually get a pen and paper and write these down, because it's going to be super easy for you to even start implementing from this little video today. The first P is for personal branding. Now from the outset you want to make sure that you're projecting the image but both in person and online that you really want people to see. So when they Google your name, what comes up on your LinkedIn profile, what comes up on your Facebook, what comes up on your website. So ideally you will have a website, and we'll talk about that in a second. But that's your personal brand. And there's certain steps, there's actually 7 key steps that you can take to really building up a strong personal brand where it shows your expertise, it shows your knowledge that you've got in your industry over the last 5 to 10 years, and it really shows that you've got some great ideas, some great initiatives to help businesses. So that in itself will attract new clients into your business, into your consulting and your coaching business, if you don't even worry about the other 4. But the next P is your platform, and this is where you want to have a good website. You want to have it looking beautiful, but you also want it to be responsive to mobile devices, and more importantly, you want to have the right content on there. So if you are a consultant who specialises in a particular set of skills and you have different programs, all of the content that you are creating needs to be around those programs. So you're naturally attracting people, either through Google search or just through word of mouth, because your content is so good. You are creating great content that's going to be attracting your ideal client. So P is for platform, the second P, and that I would definitely say, get your own website. Don't just rely on Facebook or LinkedIn. Those, they could change at any minute with the way that their terms of service. So it's better just to have them coming to your site. The third P is for products. This is actually really simple to do. A lot of people don't do it because they think that it's really, really difficult. But creating online, digital, downloadable products is super easy. There's so much great technology out there, so much software, so much support that you can create like a 6-week online course for people, and you can sell it for $200 or $1,000, and that can be that can give people an opportunity to buy something off you that's pretty low cost, but gives them like a taste tester for what you're all about. So I would invite you to start thinking about it. What the thing that you'll be concentrating on when you're creating your own products will be probably the top 80%. Like, how you tend to give generic advice to most clients. You might modify it and tweak it a little bit, but generally 80% of the time there's probably like 5 key things that you recommend and that you do. If you could wrap that up into a course and say, this is my online course, this will get you started. If you want more specific one-on-one help, then I have a consulting or coaching service as well, but start with this. And that'll give them the confidence to then inquire about your services, because you've already shown great value in that product. Okay, the next P is pipeline. Now, it's really good to have a beautiful looking website, but if you don't have any system behind that website that's really turning someone who's a cold client, cold lead, or someone who doesn't know about you, if you don't have some sort of sequence of emails going out, if you don't have a CRM attached, a customer relationship management system attached to you to capture the clients and to sort of nurture them, In this day and age, it's so easy to do this, but you can see who's opened your emails and who hasn't. And you can send particular emails to those people who keep opening your emails because you know that they're interested. And then, with the ones who aren't opening your emails, you know not to spend so much time on them. There's so much awesome, great software and great platforms that you can really take advantage of to get this system, this machine built that's going to just really help you convert cold leads into happy customers on autopilot. So that's a really good one, and that's what we specialise here in Perfect Boom. But that's not all. There's one last thing that you need to do after you've set up your personal brand and you've defined that. You've got the beautiful website, you've got your platform, you've got your products already created and ready to sell, and then you've got your pipeline all organised. The final thing is to promote. So this is where you start putting money into advertising. You start seeing what's working and what's not. You start finding out where your ideal customers are and going out and searching for them and putting offers in front of them. So, for example, at the moment, sometimes Facebook advertising is a good one to try. And you never know until you give it a go. But you can try Facebook advertising, for probably between $2 and $5, you can probably acquire a new lead. So the costs of advertising and finding someone and having them come to and click onto your website and look at your services and consider buying from you is so cheap. So, Facebook advertising, Google AdWords is still really, really good, like for particular businesses. If you've got a service where, people are in need of your service, they need to fix a problem and they need to fix it now, Google AdWords is really, really good. Facebook is good if you just need to build up the awareness and sort of make people realise that they've got a problem that they need to be solved. YouTube marketing is also really, really good at the moment. So this is depending on your product and where your audience is hanging out, of course. But YouTube is just going absolute gangbusters for providing you with a good return on investment. All you need to do is create a few good videos, just like this one with your phone and a tripod and some lights. It's super easy. And then you just basically start generating, the advertising these days isn't trying to sell something straight off the bat. The advertising these days is actually creating posts and content, and you actually advertise that. So you might, create a blog post for your website, and it could be like the 7 key mistakes that people make when they X, Y, and Z, and sort of that's building up an awareness, and people who are your ideal target market are going to be interested to read that. Now, if you can see that people are interested in that sort of information, that's the sort of thing you use as an advertisement, as a blog post. Facebook, you sponsor or you boost the post, and that drives people back to your website. And then from there, they go into that lead capture, they fill in their email details, and way to go, you've got your pipeline working for you 24/7. So they're the 5 Ps. If you probably do one of those little tips in the next 24 hours, if you can take action and just do something to get you started, I know that you're going to start seeing good results, and that momentum is going to build up. And this is the sort of thing that you can do, and if I know it might take a little bit of work at the outset, but then you've created a good system that's going to really pull in great clients for you.
For more guidelines on business coaching, visit the website in the description box below.